They say your life is not shaped by your circumstances, but by the way you see yourself. Yet most people never question who they've become. At the edge of a noisy railway platform sat a man everyone ignored. Torn clothes, dusty face, empty eyes. Every day he stretched out his hand, not in hope, but in habit. Coins would fall, sometimes. Most times, nothing. To the world, he was just another beggar, and to himself, he believed the same. One afternoon, everything shifted. A sharply dressed man stepped onto the platform. Clean suit, steady walk, presence that turned heads. The beggar noticed him instantly. "Sir, anything you can give." But instead of reaching for his wallet, the man asked a question no one ever had. "Tell me, do you only take from people, or have you ever given something?" Silence. The beggar blinked, confused. I have nothing to give." The man leaned slightly closer. "Then why should anyone give you anything?" Pause. Train whistle blows. Then the man walked away. "In my world, everything is an exchange." And just like that, he was gone. That night, the platform felt different. Not louder, not busier, but heavier. The beggar couldn't sleep. Those words kept echoing. If you have nothing to give, why should you receive? For the first time in years, he wasn't thinking about survival. He was thinking about value. Days passed, no begging, just thinking. Then something small caught his eye. Near the tracks, wild flowers bloomed, bright, alive, free. And suddenly, something clicked. What if he stopped asking and started offering? The next morning, he picked a handful of flowers, returned to his spot, and when someone dropped a coin, he didn't just nod, he smiled and handed them a flower. At first, confusion, then smiles, then something unexpected. People began to stop, to notice him, to appreciate him, to give more. Days turned to weeks, and a pattern became clear. When he gave, he received more, not because of pity, but because of value. He wasn't begging anymore. He was exchanging. One day, he saw him again, the businessman, sitting by the train window. This time, the man approached with confidence. Former beggar, smiling. "Sir, today I have something for you." He held out flowers. The businessman smiled and paid. "Now you understand." Pause. "You're not a beggar anymore." That moment changed everything. It wasn't about flowers. It wasn't about money. It was about identity. He realized he had never been powerless. He had only believed he was. 6 months later, same station, different man. Clean clothes, confident walk, clear eyes. Two men met again. The businessman shocked. "Wait, it's you?" The former beggar, smiling. "I don't beg anymore. I run a flower business now." The life lesson. The world didn't change for him. His mindset did, and that changed everything. You don't rise by chance. You rise by the value you create. So ask yourself, are you waiting to receive, or are you ready to give? Your life will change the moment you change how you see yourself. Start small, give something, create value, and watch how the world responds.